Welcome everybody to today's amazing webinar. I've got something very powerful for you. If you're joining us from GoToWebinar, man, you better stay right where you are because we are about to be at max capacity in any minute here. Do not leave. Now I understand our Facebook family is joining us too, so welcome Facebook, and our YouTube family, welcome YouTube. We're going to go over some powerful things today. All right, I'm going to walk you through a journey. I'm going to teach you how I'm able to get unlimited amounts of traffic, as much traffic as I possibly want. All right, I'm able to get as much traffic as I want. Now, I started with a $20 bill about 18 months ago. I've turned that into now $13.5 million in revenue. That's what we're going to go over today. So before I can even start, can I get a big, loud yes? Can I get everybody typing in yes? If you're on Facebook, type yes in the comments below. If you are on YouTube, type yes in the comments below. If you're here on GoToWebinar, of course, you guys know what to do. Come on, I want to see a lot of energy. Listen, I have been working my butt off this last 2 weeks, trying to get everything ready for you guys. So I am exhausted. I'm tired. But I'm telling you, I feed off of your energy, and I see the yeses are just pouring in. So keep them coming. We'll keep the energy level up. Here's a couple of things that are going to happen today. First questions first. How many of you have been through the FB boot camp? Give me a rating, 1 to 10 if you've been through the boot camp, 10 being best, 1 being worst. Go now. Leave a comment. If you're on Facebook, leave a comment below. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment below. If you're on GoToWebinar, you know what to do. All right, got lots of 10s coming in. Bob says you sound energized. Heck yeah, I'm energized. I'm always energized. We got 9s. We got 10s. We got a bunch of 10s coming in. Wow, it's amazing stuff. Remember, 10 means that you thought it was epic and amazing. And so some people are typing in 1 and saying awesome. 1 means you hated it. Don't type in 1. It makes me feel bad. 10 means it was awesome. 1 means it sucked. So I got lots of 10s, 11s. People are typing 100. People are typing 1,000. Thank you so much. Everyone loved it, guys. I love to give out as much content as possible. Herbert says, oh, 10. Yep, Herbert was one of the ones that put in 1. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for the love. Just so you know, on GoToWebinar, we are just minutes, probably 2 minutes away from maxing out. All right, the next thing I want to ask you is today we will be diving deep into Facebook training. I'm going to be launching a campaign in front of you. I'm going to share with you how to launch an ad. I'm going to do it live before your eyes. How many of you are pumped about that? Type in me. Go ahead, leave a comment below. If you're on Facebook, comment below. If you're on YouTube, comment below, and GoToWebinar, you know what to do. Me, type in me if you're pumped for that. Excellent. Last question but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed honor to tell you that we will be releasing FB Academy today, something that I have been working with my team here at Lurn very hard for a long time. This is over $3.5 million worth of my investment capital has gone into developing this program. That's how much money I've spent trying to figure out how to do this stuff. So I'm telling you right now, that's exactly what's in it for you. And at the end of this training, once we've done all of this, once I've shown you how to do this, how simple it can be, and the fact that all you need is some guidance and mentorship from somebody who knows what they're doing, I'm going to give you a lot of value on top of what I've already given you. And at the end of this, I would like to be able to ask you for your permission to present to you FB Academy. I want you guys to all type in FB for Facebook, FB. If you are excited to hear more about our founding member seats for FB Academy, coming at you with a great big discount. We'll talk about that at the end of today's webinar. I can tell you right now, I got hundreds and hundreds of FBs coming in. And by the way, we are at 990 of our 1,000 seats. They're about to literally max out any second now. So do not leave this room, all right? We got lots and lots of activity going on. We've already had, check this out. Oh, I can't get the number, but I'll tell you right now, we have on GoToWebinar, we've already had over 1,200 comments, which is just nuts. Oh, man, we are at max capacity, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just take a quick picture of this right here. We have hit max capacity. Now it is time to get down and dirty. It's time to get into this. All right. Let me make sure this distraction doesn't come up anymore. One more picture here. Just one sec, guys. I'm getting GoToWebinar is being acting up on me a little bit. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, today I got a lot of people excited. So let's do this. You're going to learn why I avoided Facebook ads for years. Okay. And I actually went back and calculated this just about 2 weeks ago. And it pinched, it hurt, it made me want to cry when I realized I've probably lost $50 million in sales because of it. I got 8 accounts shut down in 2015. See, in 2015, I tried to do Facebook. I finally said, let me figure it out. But I gave up because in 2015, immediately I got 8 accounts shut down. It was sad. It was painful. And then I quit. I decided I'm never going to do it again. except for in 2016, something happened. It required me to go back to it. And in 2016, January 9th was the date. I went in with a $20 bill. I opened my 9th account, and I made myself a promise that I would never quit until I figured it out. Well, I'm fortunate here to tell you that in the last 18 months, I turned it around, turned it into $13.5 million. Today, our business is investing over $400,000 to $500,000 a month into Facebook, but generating in return $1.5 to $2 million in sales every month. So you bet your butt we're doing amazing, over 300% ROI using a simple 3-step system, which we are going to go over today. A 3-step system that you are going to learn today. You're going to master this 3-step system live in front of me. So I avoided Facebook for years. Why? People always wonder why. Let me explain why. I was afraid. I had fear. Look, when it comes to investing money in traffic, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I'm setting myself up to lose money, and that made me very, very uncomfortable. I was confused. Have you ever logged into the Facebook Ads Manager and seen what's going on in there? It is frightening. It is scary. Okay, I didn't have anyone to help me. There was no systems. It seems superbly complicated. Can you guys right now, okay, type in me if you understand that. If you know what that feels like, type in me if you know what that feels. That's why you've been avoiding it. Come on, if you're on Facebook, type in me right below. If you're on YouTube, type in me. I can see these. I have different computers up. And on GoToWebinar, you know what to do. There's me's just pouring in. I probably have about 300 right now. Listen, I know exactly how you feel, guys. See, here's the thing. The confusion I had for years as I was building my business was, which way do I go? Do I go investment traffic or do I go free traffic? Which way am I supposed to go? So investment traffic, of course, people say, investment traffic means I have to spend money. And people innately, it's so funny. We'll walk into a TV store and buy a TV. We don't have no problem spending money. But if we talk about investing money into traffic, or we go to the market, we invest money in the market, we have no problem. But in traffic, we're so scared because the word free, it sounds super sexy, right? Anything for free must be amazing because it's free. Well, not so much. Now, I built my entire empire off of free traffic, but man, did I have to work hard. And it came with so many conditions that it drove me nuts. So here's the deal, right? With investment traffic, boom, ASAP. You can get traffic super quickly. We're going to prove it to you. I will build an ad live in front of you today. You're going to see just how easy it is, okay? Free traffic, listen, we're bringing in amazing free traffic expert into Lurn Nation in September. I love free traffic, but even he'll tell you it takes months and months of diligent effort, lots of time. Look, investment traffic is infinitely scalable. Right now we're investing $400,000 a month into Facebook, and I'm telling you right now, we're going to grow that to $1 million. We're barely scratching the surface just on Facebook in the next 3-4 months. Then we've got all these other platforms we can access. So it's infinitely scalable. Then you look at the fact that free traffic is inconsistent. You're reliant upon Google, Yahoo, Bing, all these other platforms. What if they change their algorithms? You're out of luck. Investment traffic is predictable. I can go to sleep tonight and I know how much traffic I'm going to have tomorrow versus no predictability on free traffic. Again, I wake up, I'm scared if Google's changed something. And then investment traffic, precise targeting. You're going to see today how precise you can get on Facebook. Facebook will tell you things like you can target someone on Facebook that is within 10 miles of a certain zip code, a male between the certain ages who has an iPhone and is also interested in XYZ, is married, and has graduated college. I mean, you can literally find the perfect target market and get it precise. You cannot do that with free traffic. You absolutely cannot do that with free traffic, okay? So a lot of people are saying, oh, it's great if you're investing 400 grand a month or whatever. Are you making? Yes, of course I'm making money, guys. I'm making back 1.5 million to 2 million a month. I have never had one losing month in the last 18 months, okay? So here's the biggest problem. Here's the biggest challenge I had, and I'm sure you're going to have. Isn't Facebook ads complicated? I mean, don't you think, just look at this. Look at this, okay? This is only one panel inside of Facebook Ads Manager. Just one panel. What the heck do you do? There are so many things to click. When you get in there, it is downright petrifying. It really is. So let me ask you a question. I want you to give me an honest answer. Have you avoided Facebook ads because it's overwhelming and confusing? I want you to type in yes right now. Seriously, take a moment to be very honest with me. All right, take a moment to be very honest with me. If you're on Facebook, come on, type in yes in the comment box right below the video feed. If you're on YouTube, type in yes. If you're sitting here on GoToWebinar, I already see them flying in. Kim, Leanne, Angela, Joanna, Mark, Howie, Kevin, Brandon, Martin, David, Larry, Amira, Anna, Donald, Rodney, Elizabeth, Madeline, just poof. Tons and tons of yeses pouring in. Well, let me show you something. This is going to really blow your mind. You're going to love this, all right? So I'm going to end this right now, and I'm just going to go over here to, we're going to just go ahead and log into one of my accounts. Now, I've got like 10 accounts. This is one of them, okay? Just take a minute to soak this in real quick. So you got account overview, campaigns, ad sets, ads. You got create campaign. You got create rule. I don't even know what that is. You got custom. Look at all these choices. Just look at that. All of these choices. You got breakdown. Look at all of these choices. I don't know what's going on over there. Look at filters. Look at all of these choices. Then, that's not the best part. Right here. Look at that. Seriously. This is overwhelming. But what people don't tell you, what I had to learn is 90% of what Facebook shows you, you never have to touch it. You genuinely never have to use, like you don't have to use even a bit of it. So give me an example. Okay, I have never gone into Campaign Planner, never gone into Creative Hub. That's two things right there. I've never gone into, I don't really use Page Post. I don't use App Dashboard. I don't use App Ads Helper, Automated Rules. That's 6 things right there. I don't use ads reporting. That's 7. I don't use custom conversions. That's 8. I don't use branded content. That's 9. I don't use analytics. That's 10. I don't use this images, offline events. I don't use product catalogs. This right here is like about 14 or 15 things I don't use, and I don't use this. That's 16 things right here in this panel alone. Now over here, under columns, I don't use any of these, just one customized columns down here. That's just one. Under breakdown, I just use mostly one, age and gender. Sometimes I'll click another one, but barely ever. Just here, age and gender, that's it. And the only other button I really click over here is create campaigns. I can start my ad. We're going to do that later today. We're going to actually create an ad together. You're going to get a chance to see that. That's it, guys. You don't have to use 90% of what Facebook shows you. So let me ask you now, type in, I'm in. Type in, I'm in, if you feel you can at least master 10% of that interface. Now that I've told you, guys, I'm doing over $400,000 a month of investment into Facebook traffic. And you know what? I'm not using 90% of the interface. So if I can do it and make 1.5 to 2 million a month, you sure as heck can do it. I got the I'm ins pouring in. I got them pouring in right now. That is amazing. All right. So thank you for all of that. That's awesome. Elizabeth says, looks possible. Heck yeah, it's possible. So really, what is it that you do? See, with Facebook ads, it's pretty straightforward. That's the amazing part. So for example, here, I got a webinar reg page. That's it. This is a page where people come and click a button and they register for a webinar. You are here because you went to a page like this. That's it, okay? Very simple. The simplest of online technologies can now create this program on this kind of page. Okay, then we take an ad. We're going to create an ad today. That can be very simple to create. You don't have, a lot of people think you have to have fancy videos. A lot of people think you have to have fancy this. No, I'm going to show you how to create an ad today using nothing but Facebook's free resources. All right? I just want you to show you what happened here with this one video ad I created. We show you how to do video ads too. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, you can get video ads created without you ever being in the video and without you ever having to shoot video. But look at this. This one video had 5 webinars tied to it because I was split testing 5 different webinars. So check this out. This is only one of the webinars that shows you results. I had 5, but this was the most successful one. Right there, 215,000 visitors, all from Facebook, and it was actually more like 500,000 visitors when you look at all 5 together. 52,000 registrants. That means these people joined my email list. It was actually more like 500,000 by the time I was done with all of the 5 webinars. 15,500 attended live. Guys, that was actually more like 30,000. You know that is literally the size of a stadium. I was able to get a size of a stadium of people to pay attention to me thanks to Facebook. And in revenue, I created $223,000 just from the live part of it, just from the live part. And then I created another $39,000 just from the replay, okay? All in all, the campaign was actually worth closer to $600,000 for me by the time I was done, thanks to the fact that I had one page and this one Facebook ad, and we're gonna create a Facebook ad together. Look, I have to put this out there, not just for the lawyers, but for my own soul. I'm going to share with you my results. Now, listen, it is my job as part of Lurn Nation to be here to coach you, guide you, give you the resources, give you everything you need. But I can't promise you or guarantee you results. This isn't some kind of get-rich-quick scheme. I'm here to guide you. All right? So I need you guys to take ownership over that. Say yes if you take ownership over your own success and you understand that Lurn Nation and myself, we are here to help you. We are here to coach you. We are here to guide you, but we are not here to do it for you. All right? Lots of yeses. Come on, Facebook. Come on, YouTube. Yes, lots of yeses. All right. So tell me something. How big is Facebook? Why is Facebook so important? 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion active users right now. Okay, 4 million active advertisers. Guys, that is active, meaning within the last 30 days, they have run at least one ad. 4 million. And 400,000 new profiles are launched every day. Imagine the amount of targeting, the amount of people your business has unlimited reach. Now, the best part is that it's estimated by 2020, Facebook's going to be nearly 2 billion people. That is like 30% of the whole world's population. Damn well, you got to be on there. But you don't even realize, some of you don't realize, Instagram is owned by Facebook. That means you can actually market on Instagram using the same exact platform I'm sharing with you. Everything I teach you today, everything I teach you inside the FB Academy is actually usable over on Instagram as well. So this is an undeniable, you've got to be on Facebook. Type in the number 1 right now if you agree. You got to be on Facebook. That is a de facto. You know it. One way or the other, you got to get your butt on Facebook. You got to get traffic from Facebook. Lots of ones. I see Facebook super active on my Facebook Live here. Good for you guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Love it. All right. I love the energy, guys. You keep up like this. I could go all night if I needed to. All right. So really, this is how I turned $20 into 13 million. Okay. My first ad started with $20 and I scaled that over time. So check this out. I started 3 years ago, okay? 2015 is when I thought, you know what? I'm a smart guy. I've done so many big things on the internet. I'm sure I can figure this out. So I tried really, really hard. No one was there to help me. Not in 2015. I got some help in 2016, but not 15. 8 accounts banned at Facebook. 8 accounts. Man, it was frustrating. It was so debilitating. It was so embarrassing. I quit. About October or November, I think it was about October of 2015 that I quit. I couldn't do it. I was just sick and tired. I had it out for, I thought Facebook had it out for me. Gail says, why were they banned? Because I didn't know what I was doing, Gail. I broke rules without knowing it. I put things in my ads. I didn't realize it. I put things on my landing pages. I didn't understand it. I can tell you one thing right now, Gail, none of y'all accounts are going to be banned. I'm going to teach you how to make this happen in such a way that Facebook is going to love you. So then what happened? I quit. I said, I'm never coming back to Facebook. Screw Facebook. I'm out of here. But in January of 2016, this is the month that changed everything. Unforeseeable circumstances took place in my business. And I realized one thing for the future of my company. I knew that free traffic was no longer going to cut it for me. I was literally being held by the neck for free traffic. So back in January of 2016, I made a declaration. That's it. It was a do or die moment for me. I was going to go figure out Facebook or some other traffic source. Well, I flocked to Facebook on January 9th, 2016. I made myself a promise. I said, I will not quit until I figure this out. I started my first campaign with $20, okay, $20. And I promised myself that was it. I was never going to quit. Well, guys, I literally took that $20 and this is what I turned it into. Fast forward to today, like I said, between 1.5 million to 2 million a month in revenue. I'm investing about 400,000 a month in Facebook, and we're growing this. We're expecting this to double, if not triple, in the next 3 to 4 months because we got it down to a formula. Now, how do I get free traffic from Facebook? That's what people ask. Well, listen, let me ask you a quick question. It's very simple to understand. It's very simple to understand. If you gave me $1, all right, let's say right now I come to you and I say, you know what, give me $1. And in 10 days, I'll give you 4 back. So let's play this out. I want you to close your eyes right now. Just give me a favor, okay? Close your eyes. I come to your house today and I say, listen, give me $1, and in 10 days, I'm going to give you $4 back. And 10 days from now, I give you 4 back. Then I say, hey, listen, give me the $4 I just gave you, and I'll give you 16 back in 10 days. How many times would you do that trade with me? How many times? Answer the question right below in the comments, and I'm going to take a quick sip of water here. All right, how many times would you do said trade with me? People are saying unlimited, infinite, someone said 20, someone said 1,000, someone said 20 million times. Guys, this is what Facebook is. I'm able to recover way more than what I put into Facebook within a matter of days. So actually, I have not been telling the whole truth. I'm not getting traffic for free. I'm actually getting Facebook to pay me to send me traffic. And that's the wondrous thing here. So guys, the free traffic concept is pretty simple, right? If I invest $100 in traffic and I'm able to turn out back a minimum of $100 in revenue, oh yeah, that's free. But I'm telling you, I turned $400 back out, up to anywhere between $300 to $400. What's the secret? Guys, all you need is a funnel, right? You got to have the right landing pages. You got to have the right funnel. And guess what module 1 of FB Academy is? You got it. We dive right into funnels and landing pages because that's the important part. You know, I can have a crappy ad campaign and still make it work like crazy for me as long as I got a good funnel. Why? Because here's how it works. Facebook ads is going to send you traffic, right? People, they're going to go right into your funnel, or as my beautiful wife likes to call it, a filter. And out comes the other end will be revenue. Now that revenue should come soon enough that it can be used to pay for the ads and then some before you ever even get the bill for the ads. And you start with such a tiny little budget that you're never going to ever have any risk here. That's the wonderful thing here, right? So now the question becomes, how the heck do we monetize Facebook ads, right? Well, there's basically 2 ways to monetize Facebook ads. These are the 2 best ways out there to monetize Facebook ads. Number 1, you're going to generate leads. Every business needs leads. Every business needs email leads, and you're going to generate leads. That means, what does that mean? Okay, well, and then number 2, you're going to generate sales. We're going to break each of these down right now. All right, so number 1. So how many of you, let me ask you a question. How many of you for your business would love to build a absolutely free email list or even get paid to build an email list from Facebook? Type in me if you want. I don't care if you have a local business, coaching, consulting business, affiliate business, digital publishing business, e-commerce business, network marketing business. Every business needs leads. How many of you would love to have an email list that Facebook literally basically pays you? Type in me below right now in the comments. Come on, type in me. I want to see them. Wow, lots and lots of me's pouring in. That is awesome. Yes, of course you guys do. Well, here are the 3 ways that we get leads. The 3 ways to get leads, all right? Number 1, you already know it, right? Opt-in pages, giving away a free report or a free giveaway. People love that stuff. So when people see the ability to get that, they come rushing and they're going to join whatever list you get. Now they're yours. All right. Number 2 most popular way is if you go to the very left side, right side of the screen, you see webinar registrations. Listen, you joined this webinar today. You ended up joining my email list. Now you've been getting follow-up notifications, right? But here's one way that nobody else is out there doing, but I am. And as a matter of fact, I used this strategy to build myself a brand new email list of 10,000 plus people over the last, 4 or 5 days. It's called free training registration. So let me show you an example of this, of a free training registration, okay? So how many of you recognize this page? Come on, type in yes if you recognize this page. I want to see you. Type in yes if you recognize. All right. I got a lot of yeses. All right. All right. Okay. Well, guess what? This is a free training registration page. So right now, this is precisely what I've been doing. I've been creating these free courses, and this page converts at over 65%. This is out converting my webinar registration pages, and it's out converting my opt-in pages completely. Okay. So the first way to monetize your Facebook traffic is to generate leads. The second most popular, so this is an example. I have another one here. This is a very simple opt-in page. Any program out there can create this for you in a flash. Okay, there's so much technology now that can automate this entire thing. Then you got this free, you got an ad. Just look at this ad. Actually, this ad is not a good ad. This is an ad that my team ran, and I actually put it in this presentation on purpose so that I could show you what was not good. Okay, yet it still got 52,000 likes. It still made me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's just plain basic simple. And you know what? I actually have 7 accounts inside of SendLane, the #1 autoresponder in the world, and this is the biggest one I have. So we have about 548,000 leads in there. These are mostly over the last 18 months, and I got them mostly from Facebook, using a very similar funnel like this, just opt-in pages going to, simple ads going, this is an image ad. We're going to build an image ad today. We're going to build one live. I'll show you really cool ways. inside of Facebook to be able to do that. It's pretty crazy. This is what I'm doing. Now, then the number 2 way you monetize Facebook ads, right, is obviously to generate sales. But what kinds of sales, what kinds of products can Facebook support? Well, you got low ticket sales, right? So low ticket sales, I'm going to show you an example of, is whenever you're selling something that's, $10, $20, and it works superbly well on Facebook. You can get a lot of sales, but if in order to make it work, you're going to need a back end funnel. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Number 2 is you might see ads of mine that take you to video sales letters, mid-ticket, $197, $297, $397 products sold through a video sales letter. Or you might see high-ticket sales. For example, I have a program called Inbox Blueprint. It's $1,500, and you may very well see that one being sold as well. So that's where we do webinars. You come register for a webinar, and then you get into the webinar funnel. Or my favorite one, guys, super ticket sales. Super ticket sales are even easier because all you're asking from Facebook are applications, and then you got a sales team that calls them. And this is great for coaches, consultants. We have a program in our company even that's $17,000 for consulting and coaching, and we are able to sell tons of it using Facebook ads, tons of it. All right. So prime example. This is a sales page of mine. It sells it's a free plus shipping and handling offer. So I sell a book, Circle of Profit. That's my book, okay? And I'm going to share with you just how many of these I put out there. I was able to sell last year. So Circle of Profit, this book, free, but you got to pull your credit card out to pay the shipping and handling. And the story behind this ad is pretty hilarious because I was actually walking with a backpack and I was walking with a friend who has a really nice camera. We were actually going to a meeting. We were in Los Angeles. And I just got inspired. I saw the beach. I don't know. I took my shoes off, walked out to the middle of it, plopped down in the middle of the beach, told my friend to take out his camera, pulled the book out of my backpack, boom, made a video. I've done this multiple times. There's all kinds of videos all over Facebook that are promoting my book. But guys, check this out. Last year, from no other traffic source than Facebook, so I took out all the sales that came from affiliates and all of that, 50,917 book sales. That's like building a list of buyers that came purely from Facebook. So type in the number 1 right now if you would love a list, but there are buyers leads. They're actually buyers. That's what I use low ticket sales for. Go ahead, type in the number 1. Do it on Facebook, YouTube, and of course go to webinar. Just type in the number 1. Tons of people, right? So I want to dive into the 3-step formula. And during the 3-step formula, I actually want to go into Facebook and I want to do things. I want to actually, I want to launch things. I want to show you how I work with the interface. And my biggest goal here is going to be to prove to you just how simple it can be. The only thing you need is you need the right guidance, you need the right system, and you basically need the right training. All right. So the 3 steps, don't complicate things beyond these 3 steps. I mean, stick to this simple 3-step formula, rinse and repeat it. Number 1 is targeting. Most people would jump right to creating an ad, but I don't do that because you've got to know who you're targeting. Your ad creation will change. So number 1, targeting. We're going to do this. I'm going to show you some really neat tricks on how to create awesome targeting. Number 2, creating. This is where you're going to actually go and create your ad. We're going to create an ad together today, and we're going to actually use Facebook's native system so that you never have to go outside of the system. Number 3 is scaling. There are some very specific strategies I use to scale an ad. That, it's no joke that I got from a $20 bill that I invested way back when and grew that to a $400,000 a month plus investment every single month. All right. So let's move right into targeting. All right. There's literally 3 layers of targeting that I use. So I'm just going to come out of here real quick and let me pull up let's have a little fun here. So there's 3 layers of targeting, okay? Number 1 is common sense, which my mom taught me is never so common. Number 2 is popular brands and people. And number 3 is generic niche keywords. So common sense, I was on a webinar earlier and I asked the students, I said, okay, if we were selling a necklace with pit bulls on it, what would be a good common sense targeting on Facebook to sell a necklace with pit bulls, like the dog pit bulls. All right. So go ahead, let me know. What do you guys think? Answer the question. Answer it below. I'm going to see. All right. Angela says dog lover. I still think it's a little generic, but that could work. And Linda and Lionel here said pit bull owners. We got a lot of people saying pit bull lovers, pit bull owners. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Absolutely. Pit bull lovers would be great. That would be an example of something that your gut would initially jump to. And that would be a perfect place to start. Now, for example, let me say I'm promoting one of the sample ads that we're going to do is Facebook. I'm going to basically create an ad as if I'm promoting this very Facebook webinar. So I would sit back and think, well, who's going to be into Facebook advertising? So I might think anyone that does digital marketing, right? That would be probably someone who's into Facebook marketing. Anyone who follows me on, I teach a lot of internet marketing, so probably anyone who follows me would be interested by default in Facebook marketing. And then we look and we go one level deeper and we think about like popular brands and people, right? So there's a lot of big brands out there. Like, for example, if you're in the baby space, then, there's big brands like Babies R Us and all that stuff, right? So you could target these stores like in this case, I said Babies R Us. But in my side where I'm going to create a sample ad for you, like with Facebook, if I was selling a Facebook course, again, people, I don't know. I mean, there's tons of people. There's a good friend of mine named Mike Filsaime. There's Russell Brunson. These guys teach internet marketing. There's Frank Kern. These would be examples of brands that have big, strong followings, right? And then we have generic niche keywords. So if you really want to go wide, you could come in and, for this one, I could do like entrepreneurship. I mean, that's really, really wide. And when I teach you scaling in a couple of steps, I don't even know how to spell it. All right. When I teach you scaling, you can come back and see how I would get to this. But these are the examples. So how exactly do you know, or do you get a good idea when you're just starting out as to what is going to be a good approach? Well, there's two strategies, two tools that Facebook offers you that most people aren't even aware of that I'd love to show you. Okay, I want to actually go in there and demo these. Type in yes if you're ready for me to demo them. Just type in a yes. I want to, it's been a little quiet. I want to see a bunch of excitement. I want to see people in the room. I want to make sure I'm not alone here. All right, awesome. We got Kimberly, Jim, Leanne, Joseph, tons of people here that are talking back. Awesome. All right, well, let me show you the first thing that I call the why am I seeing this, which is so easy to play with, right? If you can spend a half an hour just playing with this, you can usually learn a lot. And then we'll come back and talk about a free tool offered by Facebook called Audience Insights. But first, let me show you how to stalk. All right, as I promised. Oops. Let me show you how to stalk other people's ads. Okay. So right here, I just pulled up my Facebook newsfeed. This is one of my videos. Remember this. I'll show it to you later too. This is such a silly video ad. Look at this. I'm not even on the camera. That's actually a video on the page. I just scrolled one of my pages. Like I'm just scrolling up and down the page. That was the video. I don't even show up on there. All right. So if I wanted to see why I'm seeing this ad, I go right here. You see this little faint downward arrow? Click on that and then go right to where it says, why am I seeing this? So you click on that. And so this literally says, one reason you're seeing this ad is that Onyx Gal wants to reach people who speak English. So this is, you're going to see when I show you how to do scaling, this is one of the techniques I use where I actually do no targeting. Like I don't put any targeting in there at all. But maybe we can find another ad here that will be, oh, that's me live right now on Facebook. Let's see if we can find another target. Okay, this is my buddy Gianni, Coach Gianni. Let's see, why am I seeing this ad? Okay, he also just wants to reach me because I speak English. All right, these are bad examples. What's going to happen here soon, guys, is you're going to see an ad that has a very specific targeting. It'll tell you like you're seeing this because you follow Bob Proctor. Or you're seeing this because you follow XYZ person. It just depends because I'm live. I have to find the right ad. So let's see, Alex Becker, what's he up to? Okay, check this out. So one reason you're seeing this ad is that Alexander Becker wants to reach people interested in Onyx Gal. He's actually targeting me. He's targeting my keywords. So if I was in this, all right, if I was in this and I was going to be launching in the internet marketing space and I saw this, I would say, huh, who's this Onyx Gal guy? I'm going to go look him up. And I'd basically add him on my list, right? So I'd go over here, create a new file. It'd be like Onyx Single, like add them onto my targeting list. And then I would just start to kind of push from there. And I might look at a few more ads just to see what's going on. So we can look at a couple of others, see if something comes up here. Of course, when you're looking for ads, you don't see ads, right? When you don't want to see ads, you see ads all the time. All right, let's keep going here. All right, ClickFunnels. Let's see, why is ClickFunnels targeting me? One reason you're seeing this ad is because ClickFunnels wants to reach people interested in sales. Based on your activity of liking pages and clicking ads, I'm interested in sales. That's why they're showing me this ad. So I can stalk other people's ads by doing this. So how many of you just had a moment in your head, type in wow if you just had a moment where you think, whoa, I didn't know that. What the heck just happened? Jim, Kayla, David, Anna, Flo, Madeline, Leanne, Lynn, Jennifer, Larry, Rebecca, Galen. Tons of wows pouring in. Guys, if you're on Facebook, I can see your comments as well. Please type in wow. Amazing stuff. Now let me show you something that's going to blow you away even more. All right. So let's say I come over here to a tool that Facebook offers. It's literally right here. Okay. You go to Ads Manager and you move over right over here. It's free. It's for everybody. It's called Audience Insights. So I log in. First thing I'm going to do is just click on everyone on Facebook. And this is a really neat research tool just to get you to learn more about your audience so you can write better ads, do better targeting. So I'm just going to go in here and say, all right, well, I don't like to show it to people more than 30, but whatever. So, all right, I want to show, I want to do, to show this to people who, so I'm building an ad for anyone interested in Facebook ads. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm building an ad for anybody interested in Facebook ads. So the first thing I'll do is just type in Facebook. Okay, ads. Look at that. I see Facebook advertising. Interesting. So I just start to type in common sense keywords and I start to build a list of targeting based on what Facebook comes back and shows me. Now that was common sense. Now I move to the next level, brand names. Okay, I look at Frank Kern. Anyone who follows Frank Kern is probably going to be interested in internet marketing and Facebook. So I type him in, but look at this. Look at what I can do here. Facebook comes back and tells me 33% of Frank Kern followers are women, 67% are men. That already tells me that my ads probably need to be a little bit more, targeted to men. But that's not the part I love. And remember, this is all free, all free. What I love is right here, page likes. And click on that, okay? When I go to page likes, look at what it starts to show me down here. People who like Frank Kern also like Joe Polish, like GKIC Insider Circle, like Russ Ruffino, Rich Sheffrin, Ezra Firestone, Billie Jean is Marketing, Eben Pagan, Mike Dillard, all right, Bill Barron, Vince Reese, ClickFunnels, Life on Fire, Russell Brunson, Eric Elite Marketing Pro. So I'm sitting here and I'm able to build an entire list of targeting given to me from Facebook. And that's just a start. There's all kinds of other things that, of course, we go over inside of FB Academy in great detail when I teach you how to find the right targeting and scale it out. But this is just one of the many tools that you can use to get yourself started. So again, type in a wow if that came out to be useful for you. Type in a wow if you just learned something valuable that you'll be able to turn around and use and didn't even know that existed, right? So this is pretty cool stuff. It's right there. It's live in front of you. And this is just, most people don't talk about this, but this is the kind of stuff that you'll get from us. Now, let's talk about creating ads. Okay, let's talk about creating ads. See, contrary to what most people believe, you do not want to create fancy ads. You don't want to hire ad agencies. You don't need to write fancy copy. As a matter of fact, on Facebook, the more direct that you can be, the better it's going to be for you. So you don't need hi-fi production. I'll ask a really cool question. Please reply with a number 2 if it applies to you. Say number 2 if you're here because you saw a Facebook ad of mine, you saw the selfie video that I invited you to the boot camp. Type in number 2. If you are here because of a selfie video that you watched on Facebook, Donald, Ram, Ian, Charles, Cheris, Jermaine, Rupa, TD, Luba, Nikia, David, Alexandra, Jeffrey, Rodney. I could keep going, guys. It's a massively long list. I'm talking huge. And what did I use? I used a selfie stick and my iPhone. Nothing fancy. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the system we teach you, every single person here is empowered to be able to do it. Every single person listening can do this. You don't need to have anything fancy. You don't need to be on video, by the way. If you don't want to do a selfie video, you don't have to do a selfie video. Because here's the trick. Basically, there's only 4 types of ads that matter, okay? And I'm going to walk you through them right now. There's only 4 types of ads that are going to make a difference, that are going to make an impact, that you need to learn how to do. Number 1, image ads. And we make you a master of all of these, and we hand you amazing tools and resources for all of them. All right, you see image ads all the time. I have a hard time knowing, you know, they compete for being the most popular, but I really think that they're the most popular. Then you've got something, so people think, image ads, I got to create images. I don't want to do that. I'm going to share with you how Facebook will create the image for you. This is neat stuff. Facebook will create the entire image for you. All right, let's move to number 2. If you don't want to do image ads, all right, do text ads. That's right. I'll share with you how you can absolutely just go to your page, boom, 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 type a message, put a link, and you're off to the races. You can boost it. On Facebook loves text ads. They love them. Why? Because nobody else does them. I have been using text ads incredibly profitably for a long time. I've done superbly well with it. Number 3, video ads. You can't forget video ads, right? But I'm doing this on purpose, guys, because a lot of people have a little bit of a mental block when it comes to video ads. And let me just tell you something. They're amazing. They're powerful. You can totally rock on Facebook without them, but you can also make amazing video ads without your face ever being on the camera. You can use automated tools to do it, and you can also make the kind of video that I had shown you where it's just your screen being recorded. Like right now, you can't see me, but you're watching, you're intrigued. You can make a video like this and turn it into a video ad. And the 4th type of ad that I do teach, but I'll tell you right now, it's called a story ad. And I'll tell you right now, this is the last one that I want you to try to do, because for this, you gotta know how to write good copy. It's gotta be intriguing, it has to be interesting, and it has to be done right. So I tell you, you've got a whole field day you can have with these 3. Actually, you could even take just one of them and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, even if you just master one of them. That's the truth. All right, that is absolutely the truth. So these are the only ones that, so what we're going to do for our case study walkthrough is let's do image ads. All right, are you excited? Type in yes if you want me to actually create a Facebook ad live in front of you and show you how friggin' simple it can be. We'll do one live. I'll even, I'll tell you what, I'll even time myself. How about that? I'll time myself creating it. Now you have to be a little bit lenient with me because my time is going to be inflated since I'll be explaining what I'm doing. I have to teach you guys, right? So I'll be explaining it. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Sandy says, I love your energy. Thank you, Sandy. I love what I do. And when I love what I do, it's easy to have a ton of energy. Connie says, please don't rush. Okay, Connie, you got it. I won't rush. Promise you, you will understand what I'm doing. So let's go here. And let's go here. All right. So what we're going to do, let me just make sure everything is set up to be fair. All right. So we're in Ads Manager. Yep. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you the creation process in a way that you never, ever need anything other than a URL, which you're obviously sending the traffic to, and Facebook. So you don't have to use external tools if you don't want to, and you can only use those when you are ready to. So I know I'm going to need this right here because this is going to be the URL I'm promoting. I'm basically just creating a fictitious ad that promotes this very webinar, even though, I mean, this webinar is already half over. So, but, you know, I just want to share with you how I promoted this webinar. I literally picked up thousands of people to attend this webinar from Facebook. So here we go. Get a little drum roll. Can I get a little drum roll before I hit start here? Just type in drum roll. Just type in drum roll. All right. So here we go. Start. Timer is on. I'm going to go over to Ads Manager here. Simple. I'm going to first start by clicking Create Campaign. Now, when I create campaign, you get a whole lot of options. Again, let me tell you guys something. Brand awareness, reach, never touch it. Engagement, rarely touch it. App installs, video views, maybe. Lead generation, nope. Product catalog sales, nope. Store visits, no. Literally, of all these massive options, there's 3 that you might touch. But 90% of the time, I'm going to go right here to conversions. What this tells me is I tell Facebook, listen, Facebook, what I really want from you are conversions. I want sales, I want leads, and I want you to optimize the way you show my ad in your platform to optimize for sales. Yes, they'll actually do that for you. They know everything about their users, guys, and they'll track it for you, and they'll show your ad more to people more likely to do what you want. So I click conversions. It says, please give me a name. So I say, sure, test for live webinar. All right, hit continue. There we go. Now, ad set name, sure, I'm fine with that. Okay, the next thing I need to know, conversion pixel. So Facebook says, what do you want? You asked me for conversions. What kind of conversions? I say, Facebook, well, I'm really interested in getting a lead. So I click on lead because I want to get opt-ins. Facebook says, all right, thank you very much, and keep moving forward. So we look over here. I'm not even dealing with custom audiences. You can ignore that for when you first start. We will teach you that later. Locations. What countries would you like to market in? I'll leave United States for now. That's just the US. Age. I almost always like 30 and above. And let's just so happen to say that this ad is to be shown to women. All right. Language. Well, my ad and my landing page is in English. So please show it only to English. Detailed targeting. Well, actually, let's go back up here and say all. Just because I'm doing an ad for Facebook marketing. Why would I limit that by sex? So I type in Frank Kern, right? Because I'm doing an ad for Facebook marketing. Now here's what's so cool. Once I type my first one in, Facebook is kind enough to give me suggestions. So I go here to suggestions. Oh, look, my name is right there too. Onyx Singal, Ryan Dice, Amy Porterfield, Russell Brunson, Neil Patel, Mike Filsane. I saw some other good ones here. Armin Morin, Jeff Walker I saw. So look at this. Facebook's doing the hard work for me. I don't even have to think. Like once I give them something, Facebook's going to go in there and do all of the hard work for me. So let's just say for now, I'm like, yep, I've got it. And I click this off. I hate this new option. They've got expand. No expansion. And we got 400,000 people potential reach. So I just built a targeted audience for 400,000 people for my ads. And it took me literally no time. If we look at where I am here, I'm at less than 3 minutes still. All right. And I'm talking a lot. So I go to edit placements. All right. Here's a default. Say no, 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 and go here and say no. The only thing I like to run are news feeds. Now, as you grow with your knowledge of Facebook, I will teach you the other ones as well. We use them, but for now, you want to just have this one little checkbox right here. Just that. All devices is fine. Go down, $20. That's all I ask. Do not start with more than that. Optimization is already set to conversions. Perfect. 1 day, I'll put that for 1 day. Click here. Automatic, leave it on. Hit continue. Facebook says, thank you very much. It is now time to build an ad. Thank you very much, Facebook. So I would like to use my Onyx Singal page. I want an image ad, and I need to figure out an image. Check this out. Instead of going out there and trying to find images, I click on free stock image, and Facebook is kind enough to have thousands upon thousands of images that they'll give me rights to use. So I type in click. Why? Well, because, I'm making an ad about Facebook ads and getting more clicks to your website. So I go here. I see this. I like that. It's a mouse clicking. I click on the ad. I hit done. And check this out, guys. Live before me, my ad starts to build. Facebook starts to build my ad right in front of me so I can review it before I add it in. Angela and Jermaine are saying, wow, amazing. Oh, man. If you thought that was amazing, guys, here, I'm going to pause real quick because that's not fair if I start to explain. But check this out, okay? So look at this. If I go here and I just do this and I hit free stock, like seriously, you can give me any word you want. Spaghetti. Look at that. Look at all the spaghetti. I have full rights to this. All right, I have full rights to this. I can type in pitbull. Look at that. Bunch of pitbull images. I honestly cannot think of a word that wouldn't have anything to it. So necklace. Got a bunch of necklaces. I don't know, water. I'm just looking around me and seeing what I see. It's lying on my desk. I got a bunch of water. I got a cool picture of a kid drinking water. So I got anything I want. So I'm going to go back to click. I'm going to pick that image back, hit done. I'm going to go back to my timer, turn that back on. And let's do this. So now, website URL. Remember, I'm promoting my webinar. So I grabbed that URL from here and just dump it into here. And now it says, give me a headline, please. So I say, sure, free training, the easy way to easy way to do Facebook ads. I don't know. Does that work? Perfect. It looks great there. So awesome. Now the text part is going to be above the image. So here's what I'm going to do. I love using these free emojis. I go to Google and I type in Facebook emojis. Okay. And I love this website. It's the Pili app website. So I just literally hit open on that one. And these are all these really cool emojis you can use in your ad, and Facebook shows them as is. It increases your click-through rates by a buttload. So I go here and grab this exclamation point, and I come in right into back the ads manager, copy paste that, and I type in free workshop Facebook ads made easy. I don't know if this will be too long. Let's see. All right, it's a little too long, so I just have to delete the second one over there, and I can keep watching this thing update visually, okay? How I grew a 7-figure Facebook ads account starting with just $20. Free live training. And then what I'm going to do is just go grab another emoji here, okay? These are free here, by the way, so I want this little finger one. I like this guy right here. So I grab him, pop him in there, and I grab the URL again, pop him in here, and I grab another emoji pointing backwards at that right there, and I pop him back in here. I'm gonna get rid of that. So check this out. Look at that. Guys, I've made the whole ad in front of you. We're still sitting at, what, 7 minutes? We're just coming up to 7 minutes here. And the ad is pretty much done. These are all optional tags. I don't have to put them. If I want, I can. My pixel tracking is on. If I hit confirm now, I'm good to go. So let me just, boom, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Look at my ad. It's ready to go live. I'm ready to start sending traffic over to it. That's it. That is it. So right now, type in wow. Type in wow. If you believe, you can. Joyce says, I'm in tears. Because no one has taken the time to share with you how simple this can be. Type in wow if you believe that this is doable. This is possible. This is live and in front of you. Now, lots of wows coming in. Lots and lots of wows. TD says, I'm about to explode with wow. So tons of people that are super excited, which I love. And I see Facebook is just buzzing right now. So that's awesome. And I see YouTube is doing great. So what's going to happen now is let's say your ad's up and running. Right? You've got to learn how to essentially figure out how to scale the ad. Sometimes ads don't work, so you got to shut them down. Sometimes an ad doesn't work and you have to shut it down, right? Or sometimes it works really well and you got to scale it up. So when we talk about this, guys, what I want to do for you is I'm going to actually walk you in, and we're going to talk about something I teach called the circle of targeting. All right, this has transformed my team, who I teach to run our own ads, and transformed myself, by the way. So there's really only so many levels of targeting that you ever want to or need to pay attention to. So number one is what we call hot traffic. This, and I'm going to explain what hot is, okay? Hot are people that are really just, they're the most warm, they are credible, they know you, they trust you, they're aware of you. Now, number two is called warm market. So they're still hot. I mean, they're hot, but they're still very knowledgeable about you. They trust you, but maybe they're not as hot, right? And then you have what we call lukewarm. A lukewarm would be market that maybe doesn't know you, but has shown deep interest in the subject matter. Number four, you go straight to cold. Now, these are people that probably do not know you at all, but have an interest perhaps in the subject matter. And then the last level of it is called no targeting. And today you actually saw, when I was doing the demo, 2 ads that portrayed no targeting. That was one of them was mine, yours truly, where I absolutely showed that I had zero interest in any targeting. I just wanted Facebook to figure out on their own. Because see, Facebook is automatically going to optimize my ad to be shown to people who are the warmest. So here's how it works, okay? Here's what we got. We got the nucleus here of our circle of targeting. And this is the hot market. These are the guys that are just buzzing and ready for it. So let's give you some examples. So for example, website visitors. If someone visited my blog, I can actually retarget them. Yeah, I can put a little pixel on them. We show you how to do that in FB Academy, and I can retarget them. People that are on my email list, I can upload my email list to Facebook and actually target those people back. My customers, I can upload a list of my customers and then retarget them on Facebook as well. So that would be really, those are the hot leads. And so the reason I like to explain this, guys, is because anytime that you start a new ad, I like to literally start at the top with the hottest leads possible. If the ad does not work here, it won't work here. So I scale it. Then if it works, I go to warm audiences. I'll explain that in a minute. If that works, I go to lukewarm audiences. All right, only if it works there, then I go to cold audiences. And only if it works there, then do I go to no targeting. And I'll tell you right now, by the time I get to no targeting, it's usually only 5% of the ads I've ever created that make it this far. So they fall off over time, but that's okay, because even as they fall off, they make you money wherever they are. So now we end up creating this kind of bullseye field. So we go outside over here, and we've got what we call warm traffic right here. So what is warm traffic? Okay, so warm traffic are people who maybe like my page, right? Who probably like me, who know who I am. Warm traffic might be, again, it could be a list, email list that I have. It could be a direct competitor. So someone who, if I target his name, they would know who I am, right? So it could be brands that if I target that brand, they would definitely know who I am. All right, so then we move out to what we call a lukewarm market, okay? So the bullseye kind of grows there, and it goes into what we call lukewarm audience. And a lukewarm audience is going to consist of things like a lookalike. Now, what the heck is that? Well, this is brilliant, guys. Facebook does amazing things for you. So you can tell Facebook, hey, Facebook, here's my email list. These are the kinds of people that like me. So Facebook, could you please be a doll? Go out there and find at least 1 million or 2 million people in your network that most resemble my email list of this, 5,000 people. See, guys, Facebook has tremendous amount of data. They have geographical data, marital data, educational data, income data. They know what you like. They know what restaurant you go to. They know your age. They know your sexual preference. They know what kind of restaurants you eat at. They know everything. And they can cross-compare the list that you upload. They run all this crazy computer data, and they figure out, okay, this is the kind of person that seems to like this guy. So let's go into our entire world of Facebook and find as many people that look like this, and let's build a custom audience for this guy. That's a lookalike. That's a lukewarm. We might go after another brand that's not directly related to the product or to the person, but they're there. And then you go to cold market. You're going to go to cold market. You'll hit up like generic keywords like entrepreneurship, right? I mean, you're going to have all these, I can't even type anymore, or you might do digital marketing. Now, these are really generic keywords. People that are in digital marketing doesn't mean they like Facebook. They might not care at all. They might be doing something completely different. And then you hit no targeting. No targeting just says, look, Facebook, I trust you. You have data. You know what kind of people I like. Show my ad to people that'll convert. And I do a lot of this, right? So right over here, I forgot to write it down. We go out one level. And when we go to lukewarm, beyond that, we go to cold market. And this should be bigger. Like this circle is much bigger. And then out here, we have no target, which is an infinite space because, well, Facebook's got 1.7 billion users now. So what you do, the easiest way to protect your money is you start inside with $20 and you only go out if it's working. You don't go bananas right from day one, and you don't start out wide. Type in the number 1 if that makes sense. Type in the number 1 if that makes sense. Gigi caught something I said, which I caught too. I said, be a doll. Gigi, I totally caught on to that. I don't know how the heck that came out. That is not how I use it. I've never said that before in my life. All right, type in number 1 if it makes sense and you understand that this is possible. All right, Shannon said it was cute. Thank you, Shannon. It's trying to be cute. Not really. All right. So this is just a scratch of the surface. What you've seen so far is 0.5% of what I show you inside of the FB Academy. That's what I love so much about what we're doing here in FB Academy, guys, is I've just scratched the surface. So check this out. I'm a man who practices what he preaches. So when I started the FB Bootcamp, right, my first webinar I did, this is a picture you'll probably recognize. That was actually the registration page for the first webinar I did last week when I released the FB Bootcamp. Last week on that webinar, that's what I was doing. I was releasing the FB Bootcamp. So here was an ad. I'm not joking when I say this video was shot across the street. I can see it right now. It's dark outside, so I can't, but across the street from where I'm sitting right now, my home office, there is like this open field, and we have a really beautiful farm, like an old abandoned farm in front of us with a beautiful barn. You can see that barn in the back. I literally grabbed my selfie stick. I grabbed my iPhone. I walk out there and I just prance around the place. I just walk around the place and I'm just showing myself and I talk. You saw this. Many of you saw this. How many of you saw this ad? Type in me if you saw this ad. Type in me if you saw this ad. Mark says the barn needs work. Heck yeah, it does. But it's a cool place to shoot. I like walking around outside. There's always a lot of people there and dogs running around. It's just nice and peaceful. All right. Wow. Lots of you saw this ad. This is all it takes. This is all it takes. All right? It's so simple. And you know what I was able to go out there and do? Over 5,000 people registered for my webinar last week. You know what? By this week, it became 10,000. Remember, I told you, we maxed out on this webinar. We couldn't take any more registrations. 10,000 people. I built that in the last 5 or 6 days. All right? Well, I built that in the 5 or 6 days before webinar 1. Sorry, not this last one, but the 5,000 list you see was built last week. And then I added another 5,000 this week by what? Super minimal budget that I was putting on Facebook. So right now, the question I have for you is, do you believe you can finally use Facebook ads to generate sales and leads? Listen, I took 3 years to build this system. I invested $3.5 million of my money to generate back 13 million. Yes. But it was heart and soul and blood and sweat that went into creating this. And I want to know that if you finally believe, type yes right now, if you finally believe that you could have that breakthrough, you can make a big breakthrough with Facebook, you've just been needing some guidance and coaching, and then that's exactly what's here. All right, that's exactly what's here. You've got it right in front of you. God, yes, it's pouring in. Facebook, YouTube, you guys as well, all right? GoToWebinar, super active here. I want to make sure that everyone else also is awake and listening and paying attention and excited and pumped up. All right, I have one more question, and then we're going to move into this. And this is me asking you for permission, just like I promised you I would. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water. I want you to type in go. If I have your permission now to share with you what a resource I believe is going to change your life, a resource I believe that is tremendous for any business online. I want to share with you Facebook Academy. I want to share with you FB Academy. And I want to ask you, blatantly ask you, to join FB Academy. Okay? If you've enjoyed what you've been seeing for the last couple of weeks, let me promise you one thing. You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay? You ain't seen nothing yet. I wish you guys could see the number of goes and comments coming in. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Thank you for your permission. All right? It is my utmost mission in life to provide you with tremendous value before I ever sell you something or ask for a course. But that's exactly what I did. And with your permission, I will show you and introduce to you FB Academy. See, here's how I can help today. I got the entire system, full video training, 13.5 million in sales created, okay, at a 300% ROI. Okay, over $3 million went into creating this because I have been slaving over the computer to figure this out. Step-by-step strategies. Step-by-step strategies. I'm going to give it to you one little tiny chunk at a time. The 3 major parts covered: targeting, creating, scaling. You're going to master Facebook advertising. That is my personal guarantee to you. You're going to require a talent that is rare. Now, I told you that Facebook's got 4 million advertisers, but let me ask you something. How many of those 4 million do you really believe know what the heck they're doing? That's right. Not many. So listen, you get this talent, who knows? Maybe you're able to go out there and actually sell your services to other people and charge thousands of dollars. Do you know I know a Facebook consultant that is earning over $150,000 a month? I know him well. I know another Facebook consultant earning over $50,000 a month. I know another Facebook consultant earning over $70,000 a month in basically helping people. And between you and I, those guys don't even know half of what you're about to learn in FB Academy. So just think for a minute what you can generate. So the next question that always comes up from the skeptics, and this is a good question, and I appreciate the question, is, Anik, why in the world would you share this information with everybody? Why wouldn't you keep this to yourself? Well, here's the honest truth. Lurn is a transformational home for entrepreneurs. We're on the record saying that that's what we do. We are a company that teaches and trains entrepreneurs. So you know what? There is a wealth of room on Facebook. I don't have to keep this to myself. I truly do not have to keep Facebook to myself. I don't have any competition, but I can't be a home for entrepreneurs if I don't show you how to literally get free traffic from Facebook, how to use the #1 tool that I use in my business. How could I possibly be, how could I possibly hold the credibility? So it's fast, it's scalable, traffic on demand, every business. I don't care if you're a local business. I don't care if you're coaching, consulting, and digital marketing, if you're doing digital publishing, e-commerce, it works. No one is teaching the things I'm going to share with you. No one. Seriously, trust me, because I had to go learn it on my own. I had a few people that were really helpful, but from there I had to move on to my own. I had to discover this system through a lot of struggle. And I'm telling you, you can sell anything you want, digital products, physical products, membership sites, you name it. You got it. Okay, so here's what you need to start. #1, you need a proven system. Okay, developed over 3 years, generated $13.5 million in sales. No more excuses. Live examples and case studies to be able to follow and map exactly after. Okay, #2, you need a community. Listen, let me ask you a question. Just type in yes if you feel that having access to a Facebook group where you would have my guidance and the guidance of all of your fellow Facebook masters, teaching, showing, you could actually work with them, show them your ads, ask questions, get immediate answers. There'd be coaches in there. There'd be external experts in there. Type in yes if that would make a big impact on you trying to make it happen. Yes, right? It would help a lot in making it work. #3, certification. Test your skills, find your strengths, but more importantly, find the areas where you need to be, find the areas where you need improvement, find the areas where you need to work more, and then go and get that help inside of the academy. Listen, get hired. Once you get certified, you have industry credentials to go out and show somebody. If you're working for a company right now, this is your chance to become a rock star for them and get promoted. You are going to literally become a pioneering leader in the world of Facebook marketing. And you know what? This is what we cover. I made a typo here. I missed the #3, so please excuse me for that. But we dive right in. First thing we talk about are funnels. I'm going to share with you all the top types of funnels that work on Facebook. We got many of them. Second, I share with you landing pages. See, funnels and landing pages are different. Landing pages are where you're going to be able to really crush a lot of big numbers. Then I share with you exactly how to create ads, what types of ads there are, and how to create each one. I even get into the psychology of how those ads work, and I give you tons of examples. Then we're going to talk and make you a master of targeting. I will share with you everything that I know and my team knows about targeting to a level that you never thought. There are things Facebook allows you to do that you could not even imagine. #6, optimization. Optimization is highly key because this is when you have to figure out which ads you have to kill, which ads continue to live on, which ads are going to scale to become your multi-million-dollar ads. I'll share with you everything. Then, of course, advanced strategies. I haven't been doing this for this long. I haven't made the kind of money I have with Facebook without having to figure out advanced strategies. Diego says, where's #3? Sorry, Diego, man. It got deleted. So, and then 8, nuts and bolts. Look, we'll dive in, man. I'll show you how to create these ads, where to click, what buttons to click. We're going to show you all of it. So listen, just the full video-based training, case studies and live examples, right? The FB Legend Access, interviews with the greatest in paid advertising. I think it's being silly to say it's worth $2,891. There are MBA, you can go get a Harvard MBA and they won't teach you what I teach you about marketing in this program. And you get a Harvard MBA, you're going to spend $300,000 in 2 years of your life, and you'll be lucky if you graduate and get a job at $100,000 a year. So let me ask you something right now. How many of you agree? Type in the number 20, 20. Type in the number 20 if you believe I could literally 20x the value of this program and it would still be worth every penny and I would not be exaggerating. But you know what? I believe in under promise and over deliver. So I said, whatever. I don't like playing this value game. So I gave it a value of 2,891. I think it's a joke though. I think it's worth way more than that. Then we look at the community, right? Not just support, but we're talking about mentorship. We're talking about getting access to the top Lurn coaches, the top community, FB advertising experts. Myself, I'll be in there all the time. I'll bring in people for you all the time who are experts. This is a closed, exclusive community. Not everybody gets in. Very few people actually get in. So again, this would be at full access to you. So right there, come on, 1891. Do you know, I just got an email very recently. This was like 3 days ago. Someone was charging $5,000 to come to a Facebook marketing event that was 2 days long. And the number one hook they were using is, hey, we network, we teach you. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'm offering this for life for basically free. And I'm giving it an 1891 value. I'm way underselling it. But you know what? Again, what did I say? Under promise and over deliver. So now number 3 right here is the industry recognized certification. Be the founding member of FB Academy. Get instant credibility, guys. Become a worldwide pioneer. Help others sell their products. Discover your true strengths. And you know what? Even if you just keep it to yourself, this is an official Lurn certification. We are now officially issuing certifications. This is an industry credential that means something throughout the industry because Lurn has been blessed and fortunate enough to build quite a though, knowing your strengths, being able to fine-tune them. Just recently in one of our other certification programs, this is like from a few days ago, one of our students got a client at $5,000. $5,000. We get this all the time. We hear about people who are using because they put up their certificate on LinkedIn and someone on LinkedIn reached out to them and said, oh, I didn't know you know how to do this. Can I hire you? $5,000 right on the spot. You get to become a pioneer. Again, $2,991 value. You can go look up right now. Go to a college and see what certificates cost. They cost you $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. All right, minimum. So right there, I give it a value, which I think is a joke. I say it's $7,773 in value. And I know that every single one of you, type in the number 1 if you know that that number is too low. This is worth way more than that. Type in the number 1 if you truly believe. Come on, Facebook. I'm watching you guys too. Type in number 1. Go to webinars already blowing up. YouTube, type in the number 1 if you believe that that number is just way too low. And I see ones pouring in, right? So this is where actually everything you need to start. I'm going to give you everything you need to start, okay? But I have to basically say, right now, I am releasing our founding class. This is very limited seats. Here's the honest number. This morning, I released it only to Lurn students. 152 students have already taken up the seats. My initial intention was to only let 200 people in for the founding class, and I am going to blow the heck through that. So I might up it by a little bit, but I do have very limited seats for my initial founding members. I'm offering a massive discount. This is a lifetime membership, by the way, as well. Means other people who come in the future will have to pay annually because I have so many things I'm promising and so many things I have to keep up. But not you. Not if you get in here right now. You are not going to have to do that. So let me ask you a question and type in me if you'd love to be a founding member of FB Academy. You see the value of it. You want in. You want to be a founding member of FB Academy. I'm going to wait. I want to see a lot of me's. I'm going to check Facebook because this is basically a qualifying question. If you really want to be considered for this, I want to see you type in me right now. All right. Joe, Brendan, Chris, Harold, Granaville, Gregory, Mark, TD, Dante, Tammy, Sundar, Trey, Luba. Philip says, I must. Oh, man, we just got lots and lots of me's pouring in. So that's awesome. I'm very excited that you guys are this excited because this is one of those opportunities you're only going to see. Now, I know that you're excited to get to what's the investment going to be. Let me just tell you this. I'm going to give you a clue. I'm nuts for doing this. I have never done a program. I am known in the industry for doing programs that are in the thousands. I'm giving you a massive discount, but that can expire at any time. No annual payment, lifetime membership, and it's going to be just today, just now. It's going to be a 3-digit instant rebate that gets taken off today, right here, right this minute. But what I want to first ask you is, this is a slide I have in every presentation I ever do. I just want to remind you of a lesson I learned from Tony Robbins. It meant the world to me. He taught me this once. He said, He said that success doesn't come from tactics, okay? It doesn't come from courses. Success comes from people that are capable of making decisions. And I got to tell you, 15 years of having been in business, having sold over $120 million worth of products on the internet, I kind of agree with him at this point. I get that. Decisions, fast decision making. So my goal for you today is to give you such an unfair advantage to put together the absolute best Facebook advertising program, training program in the world, that you absolutely just have no choice but to say, yes, I want you to make a decision. I challenge you to make a decision today and to make it fast. So I've put together 4 bonuses that, quite honestly, are my personal favorites. I did these because I wish 3 years ago when I started, someone would have given me these. All right, number 1, Facebook ad swipes, my best performing ads and other people's best performing ads. So type in the number 1 right now if you would love to be in a place where you can literally just copy people's ads, change the words, and know with a good assurance that the ad is going to work because other people have proven it already. Type in the number 1 if that would make your life easier. Yes? Lots of ones coming in. Well, we're going to give you an entire swipe file that we've slaved over and put together for a long time. It's been months now that we've been putting it together one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. And we're going to keep it going for weeks to come. Every week we'll add more, we'll add more, we'll add more. So it'll be naturally growing for you at all times. Okay? Number 2, we're creating what we call the ad creation mastery. 5 kick butt tools to create ads. 5 kick butt tools to create ads. My secret ad creation toolkit. This is the exact tools I used to get 1.6 million clicks from Facebook. I'm also going to share with you 2 of the tools that are 100% free that you can use to create image ads. Now, my team is the one that's making these, but here's the best part. I want you to type in the number 2 if you would love to do video ads but don't want to be in the videos. You want to do video ads, but you don't want to be in the videos. Right? How can you create video ads and utilize that on Facebook but not ever having to shoot a video or even have your voice on the video? Look at that. Well, we're going to share with you 2 different tools that our team uses all of the time to create powerful video ads, and I'm not on them. They don't need me. All right? We're going to share that. To number 2, worth over $797. Then we're going to give you bonus number 3, which is our first campaign checklist, what I call 0 to launch checklist. This is actually really cool. We're just putting the finishing touches on it now. I gave this to these are things I built for my own team. So as I teach my team to do my Facebook ads, I'll go and say, okay, look, if you were doing an image ad, here's a checklist of all the things you have to make sure are done before you launch the ad. If you're doing a video ad, make sure you check this and check off everything for the best possible chances of it working. If you're doing a brand new campaign, if you're doing a brand new funnel, a brand new landing page, here's all the points that you better go through to make sure. Things like, is your pixel on? What is your targeting? Are you splitting your mobile and desktop? Are you splitting male and female? Is your image catchy enough? I'm going to give you specific pointers so that before an ad ever goes live, you are going to have tremendous, tremendous, tremendous confidence that it's going to work. These are amazing 5-minute rituals. They're going to be handed right over to you. This is worth $697. Now, I want you all to understand one thing. You get to be a founding member. I'll give you a big discount, but that does mean that there are some of the bonuses we're still finishing up. The core foundation, the certification, the core course is 100% done, but you will continue to see that we're in beta. FB Academy is getting improved day by day, but in exchange, I give you a big discount and I never ever charge you on an annual basis. You get a lifetime locked in for free. Now, bonus number 4, I love this one. I call this the Kickstart Targeting, top 20 niches. We're going to pick the top 20 niches out there that our students are using the most often, and we are going to literally give you the top 10 targetings in each of those niches. You will see the top 10 targetings in each of those niches so that you can run away with it right from the beginning. And this is easily worth $14.97 because we have done the crux of the hard work for you. Okay, we really have. So here it is. It is time for you to make a decision. I am going to open up about, I think, 70 seats. Remember, I was really only going to do 200 today. I'm already at 152. So technically, well, 153 or a second ago. So that changed. So I was technically only supposed to open 50 seats. I'm going to open up about 70. What I want to know is, are you ready? Say yes if you want the huge discount to become a founding member. I want to see these guys. I want to see a bunch of yeses now. I'm actually going to wait. I'm going to take a drink here. All right. Wow. Okay, I can tell you something right now. We have 1,000 people on GoToWebinar. We have between our Facebook lives now, we have about 100, 150 people on YouTube. I have, we got another 100 or so on. So right now, I want to tell you something. I've easily had over 300 people, maybe more than 300 people say yes, but we cannot take that many people. I will have to stop it. 70 students or so. And after that, really, it's up to my team. They're the ones who message me and tell me if I have more seats available or not. So here it goes. Here's what I'm doing. I'm giving you an instant $300 rebate right now for a very short time, right now, instantly, right off, plus lifetime membership. So you never have to pay for this ever again. So guys, we're going to knock the $997 right down to $697, one-time payment for lifetime. All I need you to do right now is go to www.lurnfb.com/yes. That's it. You are never going to see this again. I'm telling you something. There is no other program on the internet that teaches this the way we do that's going to give you a certification at this. This is only because we're founding members right now. So go to www.lurnfb.com, LURNFB.com/yes. Can you type in the number 1 right now? Type in the number 1 right now if you are going to this page right now. Okay, you know what? I want to address this. Mark D says, BS. You can take as many as are on this webinar. Mark D, no, it's not true. You can take your BS right back. You know why? Because in my Facebook group, I personally work with everybody. My coaches work with everybody. We can't let too many people into that group at one time because we can't handle it. So there is actually a limitation here, Mark D. All right, I want you to type in a number 1 right now if you're on your way over there. All right, just so I know and I can call it out and I can look for it. Lloyd, Joseph, Edwin, Ram, Jens, Gail, Andrew, Sudha, Rudy, Cressy, Mar, Elizabeth, Sandy, Les, Heather, Elizabeth, again, Sundar, John, Mark, Philip, Gus, Daniel, Eva. A lot of people, guys. Just look at what you're getting here, okay? We're getting the full training and full system, tested, proven, step by step. You're getting the entire community of Facebook advertising specialists. You're getting the ability to collaborate, to get mentorship, to get your questions answered inside of an active community. You're getting industry recognized certification, the prime certification for Facebook advertising. You're getting Facebook ad swipes, copy and paste these ads that have helped me get over a 300% rate of return on my ads. Bonus number 2, ad creation mastery. Bonus number 3, first campaign checklist. Never launch a losing campaign starting today. That's my promise to you. Kickstart targeting. I'm going to take the top 20 hot niches and do the top 10 targeting for all of them and hand them right to you. Literally hand them to you on a platter. Again, go to www.lurnfb.com/yes. All right. Do it right this very minute, because I'll tell you something. For those of you who do take action and take action fast, you're going to automatically qualify for this. But I have not yet even told you what my biggest bonus is going to be, and this will be a bonus that you will call me crazy for. So check this out, guys. We've already had 13 students that are on this. 13 students have already taken action. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. If you're on your way there, I got a lot of people saying I'm in. Listen, the URL, I'm going to type it in here for you guys so you can click it. Some people are saying it's not working, but I promise you it is. Lurn FB. Don't misspell Lurn. So, well, we misspell it. It's LURN.com/Lurn, LURNFB.com/yes. All right, listen, I'm about to get to the point here where I'm going to show you my number 1 bonus. This is the thing that people are actually calling me crazy for. This is the thing. You will too. You're going to think I've lost my brain. When I show you, there's one thing, and that one thing alone is going to show to you how darn serious I am about this program and how much I'm personally committing to the program. We are now at 26 students who have taken action. Just want you guys to know that 26 students who have taken action. I can't even read everyone's names if I wanted to. There's so many people that are in here. I want to welcome Brian, Kip, Sven, John, Sam, Lynn, Don, Pip, John, Samuel, Marissa, Alicia, George, David, Bemi, Amira, Sandra, Danny, Greg, Elizabeth, Joanne, Jennifer. All right, let me just show you guys something. This is inspired, it was inspired to me by Tony Robbins, to be honest with you. See, with Facebook Academy, you're getting full training and system, exclusive founding member access. This means this is for life. You get the community, you get the certification, but what I really need you to understand is this is lifetime. You are with us for life. Yes, Facebook makes changes all the time. someone was just asking on it, if Facebook makes changes, what happens? I make changes. I'm going to share with you those changes. I'm telling you right now, as a founding member, you're in for life. So there is nothing to be, there's nothing to be changed there. Oh God, we're at 40 students already who've taken action. So this is getting interesting. All right, Olga, if you're watching this, I am going to need you to message me, please. Guys, Olga is one of my team members, and let me know if we can scale past. We're gonna hit past 70 real quick. Please let me know how the Facebook community is going, how many people have joined, and what we can do here, because I don't want to hold this back from anyone. I've not even declared my #1 bonus yet, like the biggest one I'm doing. So anyway, so I'm gonna keep moving until my team says no. So currently enrolling, right? So this is our first class. We're currently enrolling. You get all the top attention from all the coaches, myself included, and everybody. But it's only if you're 100% committed. You have to be 100% committed to claim this $300 discount. I do not want you to do this unless you are going to come in here like a fire and you're going to start going through the program and you're going to really embrace it. I don't want you to join. I'm telling you that not trying to be mean. I'm coming from a good place in my heart. All right, I'm telling you from a good place in my heart. I want you to do this only if you're going to be truly dedicated and committed. All right, learnfb.com/yes. Let me just show you how it works. This is all you have to do, okay? All you have to do is go to the browser, type in learnfb.com/yes. When you get here, you can recap yourself if you'd like on what it is that we're offering you. You can see all the amazing endorsements that we have as well. We are an entrepreneur's #1 place. We are the home for entrepreneurs. All you have to do is continue to continue the next step. That's it. You just click that red button and you are in. You are moving forward. So now I'm going to do something for you in exchange for you agreeing to do something for me. Okay? I want you to become a founding member, but there was that one lesson that Tony Robbins gave me that changed my life personally. So because of that life-changing lesson, I've added something into my programs when I make them available for people. And that what I've said is I'm going to give you a major decision-making bonus. Okay? For you to make a decision, it's not even a fast decision. Listen, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. I'm really excited about this. I'm doing something really big. I'm putting myself on the line for you. Okay? I'm putting myself on the line for you. So I'm going to give you a ridiculous fast decision bonus. I'm adding something pretty crazy. So the first of all is for those of you who said, hey, what happens if Facebook makes changes? This is for you. The second thing is I had to fight with my team to do this because my team understands the value of my time and how much I commit to it, or how much of my time I commit to things. But I fought the fight and I said, I'm going to fight and I'm going to make this happen for you. So learnfb.com/yes. Before I make this declaration, I challenge you to go there. See, I believe in decisions. That's what Tony Robbins taught me, right? Fact number 1 is that I'm going to be limiting this class. Fact number 2 is I do require you to give me a 60-day commitment. Fact number 3, the only time you're guaranteed to get this at the discounted price is right now. That's it. After this, I don't make any guarantees. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. All right? I'm actually going to go here. I am going to go. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to shut this down in 10 minutes. I'm not doing any of that, okay? But what I am telling you is this. If you can't make a decision to take action in the next 10 minutes, that it is my suggestion and it is my request that you not join, okay? So when this 10-minute counter hits 0, if you have not been able to make that decision, then my request to you would be that you not join. Only because it's pretty clear. So here we go. There we go. The counter has hit. Let me share with you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to put myself on the line to share with you how serious I am about your Facebook success. For those of you, so I asked you to please do me the honor and make your decision before the 10-minute countdown timer hits 0. Here's what I'll do for you in return for having agreed to do that. I'm going to give you 1 year of coaching calls with myself and my experts for free. That means for every 2 weeks, I will hop on a live call every other Tuesday, every alternate Tuesday at 3 p.m. It's advanced Facebook training with me. You get a chance to see what I'm doing, inside my accounts. I'm going to bring on Facebook experts from all over the world. Okay, I'm literally going to bring in Facebook experts from all over the world. I'm going to launch and scale ads in front of you, and I'm going to ask you, can you copy that? Type in yes right now. Type in yes if this is an amazing bonus. If you already know that I'm crazing for adding this, type in yes right now if you believe that this can add value in your life, in your business? Type yes if this can add value. I want to see everybody who believes this right now. All right. Deborah says incredible. All right. Kip says thank you. Oh my God, thank you. All right. Keep them coming. I want you guys to type in yes because this bonus will expire. It has to. It's the only choice. I did get a message. So we are at 70 seats as of like 2 minutes ago. Whew. All right. Well, we did hit our max of 70. So hopefully, I'm going to keep it open for a little bit longer. I'll let some more people in. We're going to need to probably open up a lot more. I haven't even done a replay of this webinar, so well, we'll see how things go. But that's it. This is what, guys, this is easily, you know what? This is 24 training sessions with yours truly, with me, 24 over the next year. And I'll give you a little secret. I'm known to not stop these. When you're in, you're in. I'm known to keep them going way past the year. I just want you to be taking it seriously. I just want you to be taking action and working and hustling and doing what you need to do. But I charge $3,000 an hour. Okay, I charge $3,000 an hour to work with people. So people are asking for the link. There you go, www.lurnfb.com. Lurnfb.com/yes. Go to www.lurnfb.com/yes. I charge $3,000 an hour to do private consultation. And here I am going to be offering you this program. I'm going to be offering you my time. I give it a $2,000 value, but I think it's worth a lot more than that. And it's not just my time, but I will be paying outside experts a lot of money to come in, all right, and do these trainings with you as well. So we got 7 minutes here, all right. We got 7 minutes. I think I've got this this URL here I want to put out as well. So lurnfb.com/yes. Lurnfb.com/yes. All right. How many of you are in the process of doing this right now? Can you type in me so that I know and I can just kind of get an idea before I decide to shut this thing down? How many are in the process of doing it? Marvel, Sundar, anyone else who's watching right now who's basically in the process of getting in? Let me know right now. Type in me. Let me know. Sandy says she's done. Congratulations. We got Dante, Orlando, Daniel. Got John and Joseph. You got Joyce, AJ, Chantal. All right, keep them coming. Let me know. Type in me. All right, type in me because that way I know not to close it up on you guys. Lurnfb.com/yes. Now the bonus that I just added that you know about is my it brings the total value of this whole package up to over 13,000. I don't care. Really, it's worth a heck of a lot more than that. Let me ask you guys something. If you're truly serious about getting your business up and running, if you're truly serious about doing some big things, then if not now, then when? When are you going to do this? Right? So go right now to lurnfb.com/yes and make that decision and get in there. Because I want to be able to share with you everything about how Facebook ads work. I'm going to start from scratch to finish, right? We're going to talk about funnels, landing pages, the different kinds of ads there are, different kinds of targeting, how to create the ads, what all the buttons and the whole interface means. This is everything. If you have a business, any kind, even if you have an offline business, you need traffic, you need leads, you need people coming over to you, then that means you need to know how to be able to do Facebook ads. That's what it basically equates to. You need to be able to do Facebook ads. So this is your moment. This is the opportunity to get involved with the community and myself and our coaches, and we're going to work with you hands-on. Go to www.lurnfb.com/yes. All right, and we'll have a quick look here at how much time is left before. You got less than 5 minutes here. Less than 5 minutes here. I'll ask again. How many of you type in the number 1 if you're in the process of doing it? You're just, you're kind of going through the process right now. We got Marvel's in the process of doing it right now. So just type in the number 1. Dante is still in the process of doing it. All right, come on. Deborah is in the process of doing it. Lloyd, Javier, we got it. Karen, okay. I'll keep it open for now, guys, but honestly, I mean, even if we end up reopening it for a little bit tomorrow, I don't know, maybe we do some seats, but at some point tonight, I'm going to have to end it just so we have a chance to really sit back and evaluate where we are. I'm just seeing where we are, and we have definitely crossed way over 70, but I'm going to leave it open for the moment. We got 4 minutes here. I'm going to pause this real quick because I want to recap. I got a few of you asking, can I recap everything that you're getting now that I said that there's that decision maker additional bonus here. So check this out. You are getting the full training, full system, okay? Tested, proven, step-by-step. 3 years plus of experience, $13 million in sales, never released system before. Number 2, you're going to get the community of Facebook advertising specialists. Collaboration, networking, mentorship. Yes, you get to literally post questions and get people to evaluate what you've done. We will look at what you've done. I'll look at what you've done. Our coaches will be in there. Your peer students will be in there. We'll give you the best and the latest and the greatest. We'll hire experts to come in and work with you. Number 3, you get the industry recognized certification. This is the first ever certification by Lurn offered in Facebook marketing. We'll give you that. That gives you industry credentials. If you want to go out there and help other people and charge them, you're welcome to do that. Or if you simply want to continue to keep yourself up to speed and use the certification as a tool for your own credentials, you're welcome to do that as well. Bonus number 1, Facebook ad swipes. Bonus number 2, ad creation mastery. Bonus number 3, first campaign checklists. Bonus number 4, kickstart targeting. Listen, we're going to give you everything that you need to be able to create successful ads. Decision maker bonus. 1 year of coaching calls with me. That's over 24 coaching calls. That's every alternate Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I am there live. If it's not me, it's a amazing, brilliant Facebook expert that we have approved ourselves. That's a full recap of the entire offer right now. And I'm going to go back here, turn this back on. We have 4 minutes right now. 4 minutes for you to go to Lurn, LURNFB.com/yes. That again is LURNFB.com/yes. I wish I could sit here and read everybody's names that are coming in. I will tell you that the last few that we've had come in, I want to congratulate Debbie Falzone, Thomas Keenan, Joyce Omubude, Stephen Florin, Kevin Simon, Andrea Rodericks, Jens Jerndal, Connor, Sundar Malhume, Pat Wyman, Michael Ganges, Orlando, Javier, Linda, Scott, Sandra, Mercy, Eric, Troy, Michael. These are just like in the last minutes that have come in. So it's amazing. You got a little over 3 minutes, guys. Again, if you just recap everything that's happening here, you're getting the full training, the full system. You're getting a community of active people that are actually doing this, so you can ask your questions, get all the assistance you need. You're getting you're getting the industry recognized certification. You're getting the Facebook ad swipes, not just my ad swipes, but across the board from the industry. We find the best ones for you. You're getting ad creation mastery, the exact tools I use to create a 7-figure Facebook ads business. You're getting our first campaign checklist. You're getting our kickstart targeting. You're getting our decision maker bonus, 1 year of coaching calls, 1 year, 1 entire year of coaching calls. All right. Jenny just messaged me, says, I'm in. Welcome, Jenny. Welcome. I'm so glad you did this. Again, if I just show you guys, we are at 2.5 minutes in. LURNFB.com/yes. That again is LURNFB.com/yes. We still got people coming in here. All right. I'm going to pause real quick at 2 minutes because I want to ask you guys a question, and I want to be able to answer your questions. How many of you right now are on the fence? All right. How many of you right now are on the fence? Just type in me. I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm not going to call you out by name. Type in me if you're still kind of 50-50 about this. You're thinking about it, but you're not. I'm just going to, I'll say your initials. I'm not going to call you out. Okay. We got AV. We got TJ. We got JH. All right. We got AM, F low, CA, SA. Look, MA. Let me ask you something, okay? Let me just ask you something. You can go ahead and Google me right now. Go to Google, type in Onyx and Gall. I've been around for 15 years. I have been doing this. I have been transforming the lives of entrepreneurs left, right, front, back. I have been doing it for years and years. I have been here forever. I've stood the test of time. And it's because I'm always on the cutting edge of marketing. I have taken a tremendous amount of my time, energy, and money, $3.5 million. All right, $3.5 million that went into basically the last 18 months of me buying ads, me beating my head. This is my blood. This is my sweat that I put into creating this program so that I could bring you into a place where you can literally just get started. You could literally come in and you just start. Okay, you just start. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. You could just run ads and you can pretty much know that you are going to be able to succeed at it. You just start, you will succeed at it. All right. I wanted to be here so that we can work with you, so that you have places to come and ask questions. this is the only time you're going to see this. Now, what's going to happen if you come in later? All right, what's going to happen if you come in later, even a few days from now, potentially, is the price could have gone up. It could be permanently closed at that moment. We could have removed some of the best features that are in here. We might end up having to shut the community down for new members, but the old members will still get it. So right now, that's why I'm insisting that you guys take action this very second and make it happen. All right, I want you to make it happen. Now, some people are asking if I can give them an extension. Guys, I can't make any special, you know, here's what I can do. Tonight, when we're done with this, I'm going to sit down with a team and we're going to figure out whether, you know, tonight I'm going to figure out with the team, can we take more students? Do we, you know, do an encore presentation of our webinar tomorrow? Do we show a replay? Do we let anyone in? Do we have more room? And the only way to tell that is we start to see how active the students are, right? How many questions they're asking. We look at past history when we've launched these kinds of programs and these certifications. All right, I'm going to put 5 minutes back on here just so that I have ability to answer your questions. I will stay a little bit longer. So www.lurnfb.com/yes, lurnfb.com/yes. All right. I love this. Jennifer says, I've been following you since the beginning of this year. I'm so happy to finally have joined one of your classes. I just finished a website and I'm anxious to get started with my Facebook ads. That is amazing. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just looking here. So Beta writes, if I take this offer and I get lots of response, how do I handle the traffic? So Beta, well, what do you mean, how do you handle it? You let people opt into your list and you sell them stuff. These are funnels. They handle themselves, so Beta, so you don't have to do anything. Ashish says, can you help with my niche and my funnel? It's really not the point of this program, Ashish, but we do point you in the right direction to get those things done for you. But I will give you the top 20 niches. I do that for you. You know, I was trying to get in. I'm trying to get in. Russell, go for it. The URL is right there, lurnfb.com/yes. I got a lot of people that are saying that they're in. Some people are saying, that's awesome. I am so excited to see you guys, all the messages I'm getting right now. I want to click PayPal. Shelly, you can use PayPal. If you go to the order page, I believe that's where it asks you. But I don't know anything more about that beyond that. All right, how many of you right now are still, can I just get type in the number 1 if you're in the process right now of just filling out the form and you're just basically getting in there and you're gonna make it before this 3 minutes is up. Just type in the number 1 if you're in the process of doing it. All right, we got Russ. Russ, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna hold up for you, Russ, to make it happen. Let's see here, we got Gene, Fergie, Russell, and Russ. That are making it happen right now. So let's see here. So Beta, I did answer you. So Beta, the answer was that you don't have to worry about what you do with them because your funnels are automated. They live on the internet. It's not like if you get too many, you can't make them work. The funnels just run themselves, Beta. So you don't have to worry about if you get too many people. That'd be an amazing problem to have. All right, that'd be an amazing problem to have. Benjamin says, can I pay by MasterCard? Yes, Benjamin. Go to the URL, www.lurnfb.com/yes, and you can. Guys, we are coming down to the wire here. I have truly kept it open for you for some time. And I just can't keep it. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, all right? But I've been pushing it quite a bit. Joanna says, did I receive your question? I did not receive your question, Joanna. Maybe you could repaste it for me. Orlando says, I got a welcome email, no login. Orlando, just give it 5 minutes. It takes a little bit of time. But if you don't hear from us, you know, for some reason, just email us at support@lurn.com. Support@lurn.com is where to go for that. Deborah says, how do I know if I'm in? Just give it a few minutes, Deborah. You will be able to get in. You will get an email from us. Trey Edwards, I hear you, my friend. One of my support team is going to respond to you right now. Someone who's watching our support on this webinar will respond to you. Let's see here. Eric says, so this program does not assist with niche selection. Eric, we have a bonus, the bonus I told you about right here, where what I do, I'll show it to you. Hold on. If I start showing this thing, it's going to take forever, so I'm going to pause that. Right here, Kickstart targeting, top 20 niches. So, Eric, we do show you the top 20 niches. We're going to pick the top 20 niches that people use on Facebook and not only give those niches to you, but we'll also tell you how to attack those niches, like how to target those niches. we'll share with you how to target those niches. So we do help you, but it's not a full niche selection program. Joanna says, I've registered for your workshop. Do I need this program? I believe so, Joanna. I wouldn't be here putting this much energy into it if I didn't think so. The site can't be reached. Miss Victoria, I'm going to let one of my team members help you out. I don't know what went wrong. We should be fine. There should be no issues. It should be working just fine and dandy. When do we start the training? Sundar, you start the training now. Get in there. It's self-delivery. The videos are all in there. We start our webinars later, but you start now. The curriculum is all in there. Like now, I mean, like, if you know, I don't know where you are in the world, but if you have time right now, just get in there and start with it. Okay. All right. How many of you are already inside of FB Academy? Maybe you can give some feedback to everybody else about how amazing it is, so that people get confidence. Because you get in, you'll see immediately just how much there is in there. So pretty amazing stuff. Let's see here. All right. Anyone have any questions? Anyone else? Greg Salmon says, it is awesome. He must have just gotten in there and he's already blown away by it. He says, it is awesome. That is friggin' Chip or Kip, CIP says, effing awesome. Eric says he's still logging onto his computer. Please extend time for a few minutes. All right, Eric. I'm holding on tight for you, my friend, but I got to end this here soon. You guys are asking good questions. If you keep asking questions, I'll keep the clock going a little bit longer. All right. Herbert says, I'm looking at it now. Boom. So that's sweet. Love that. Joyce says, God bless. Love you, Anik. Thank you so much, Joyce. I really appreciate it. Amira says, I'm in. I'm already registered for the webinars. I'm blown away. Amira is loving it. Awesome. Dan says, tons of awesome. Looks great. Mark says, how many modules are there in the training? 8, Mark. There are 8. All right, there are 8. Thomas says, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go take the training. That's awesome, Thomas. Get out of here. If you guys have already made the decision, made the investment, you're already in, don't waste your time here anymore. Get in there. Start the training, all right? Kathy says, it's very cool. I'm in it now. Another great Learn tool for success. Absolutely. Thank you, Kathy. Awesome. Let's see here. Thanks. Russell says, I'm in, but I can't get into the Facebook site. Russell, we do take some time to review. So when you request being a member of the Facebook group, we don't give you access right away. We do take some time to review, make sure you're actually a student, and then you'll get in. So it take a little bit of time. Jennifer says, Bob Proctor and Robert Kiyosaki endorse you. Why would I doubt you? Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Those guys are amazing. Both my mentors and have changed my life. Sridhar says, awesome webinar. I want to watch it again. Well, we'll release a replay only if we're able to see that we can take more students, because unfortunately I feel like we are going to be clogged up here. We're going to be jammed up pretty soon. So we'll see here. All right, we'll see if I do that. Janet says you should though, Anik. Janet Williams. Okay, thanks. I'll try it. I don't know what you're talking about, Janet, but thank you. All right. Philip says the hottest name to target or the hottest niche. There is no such thing as that, Philip. It just depends on what niche you go into. Every niche is different. Every niche has different targeting. Ronald says, could you please allow for me to hold a spot for me? Ronald, I'll do my best, my friend. I don't know, though. I don't know, okay, if I'll be able to do it. It just depends on how much goes on here. You know, a few of you have asked for a payment plan. Eric, how close are you? You keep asking me to extend the time. I want to know how close you are for me to extend the time. Okay, for those of you asking about the payment plan, here's the deal, okay, guys? I've already brought it down to like $697. Like anyone who knows me or has been around my programs, you know that my programs are usually $1,500 to $2,000 to $2,500. I brought it down on purpose because at Learn Nation, we're trying to do things a little bit differently right now. So Eric, I'm stopping it just for you because you asked me. I'm going to stop the clock. All right. He says he's filling the details in. So hold it. All right, Eric, I got it just for you. So, so as I was saying, okay, it's really tough for me because here's why. Here's why it's tough to do the payment plan, because the amount of time it takes me and my staff and my team to still coach you and work with you and answer your questions in the Facebook group and everything is the same, right? But when you pay only a third of it, that means more volume of people come in. And it's really difficult for us to be able to pay for the support and everything we need to do. Plus, it takes away time from those people who pay the full pay. Now, I'm not saying no. Here's what's going to happen. We are going to fill up the class as much as possible on the one pay. We're going to fill up the class as much as possible on the one pay, because if we end up running out of seats, then that's just the way it's going to have to be. If we have room, more left, and we decide that, okay, we want to offer it on a payment plan, maybe we will allow that in the future, but I'm not making any promises, okay? I am not making any promises. But yeah, if you're US, you can actually go through PayPal and apply. PayPal will give you a payment plan. They'll send us our full amount, and they'll give you a 6 months 0 interest. Thank you for that, Tracy. Tracy reminded me, if you're US, you can use PayPal, 6 months, no interest to pay. And that way you end up getting a 6 payment plan, but that's driven by PayPal, not us, okay? So you got to use PayPal for it. No, there's no promo code, guys. There's no promo code. So Eric, go for it. I'm waiting for you, Eric. I'm stuck at 20 seconds here. I'll give you 1 minute. We're going to close up shop then. Any other questions? Anyone have any questions that'll help them make the decision right now to take action or not? This is your chance. All right, this is your opportunity. Ask me your question if you'd like, and let me know. Janet says, time's up, Eric. Time's up. All right, Tracy says, see you on Facebook when we get the link. Thanks so much. You got it. I can't wait to see this. Sundar says, is this lifetime? Heck yeah, it is. It's lifetime. Jennifer Watson says, Anik, who's your mentor? I actually get coached by an individual out of Vancouver, Canada. His name is Jean-Pierre Leblanc. He is a very, very, very successful entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur. I've had multiple mentors in my life. Robert Kiyosaki is a mentor. Bob Proctor is a mentor. Les Brown's a mentor. I work with some amazing people in my life. So I've had a lot of, TK is in. TK, welcome, man. Congratulations. And boom, that's it. Brings us to the top of the hour. We've been together now for almost 2 hours. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. This is your last opportunity right there is the URL if you want to get in still. All right, if you want to get in still, there you go. LurnFB.com/yes. Troy says, I can't complain about the price. Guys, honest to God, this is worth every penny, and I've never done anything like this before. I have never done anything like this before at this price. So, yeah, I'm doing this as a service. I truly am. And it may not look like it, but I'm doing this as a service for the industry because I truly want you guys to be able to get this. We have at Lurn, we have decided that if we're going to be a true, home for entrepreneurs, then we want to serve as many entrepreneurs as possible. And that's exactly what we're doing. Russell says, I'm in. Yeah. Awesome, Russell. Congratulations. Joyce says, I'm in. I use my other email address. Awesome, Joyce. Welcome. Let me hit refresh here because I don't see you, Joyce. And I do see, I think Eric got in. I see Erickson. I think that must be Eric. All right. Well, Joyce, I'm not seeing you in here yet. Maybe it'll take a second to update, or maybe you were up higher. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Now, here's what's going to happen next. If you're wondering, oh, I do see you, Joyce. Sorry about that. Here's what is going to happen. We're going to evaluate as a team tonight if we can actually take on more students or not. Based on that, we will determine whether we do an encore tomorrow or not. I will send out an email about that topic in about an hour. I will let people know in an hour or not if we're doing the encore or not. Okay. That would mean that if we do an encore, that would mean we still have some seats available. You would be able to still partake, save this URL. You'd be able to join us later. But it just depends on what we decide today, because we've had a pretty crazy day today and had a lot of new members join us. So I'm just going to want to see what happens and where we go from that. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, as I always say, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, push it the heck back. Don't take no for an answer, everybody. Work hard, hustle hard, go out there, make your dreams come true. Thank you for being a part of our Lurn Nation here. It has been an esteemed honor to work with you, and I hope to do much more with you in the near future as a member of FB Academy. So with that said, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Go to the URL, lurnfb.com/yes. Do it now, last chance. Get in there. All right, it's been an honor. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you on our next webinar, or I'll see you inside FB Academy, or I'll definitely see you on the FB Academy coaching webinars. Can't wait to see you there. Talk to you later. Thanks, everyone. See ya.